Welcome to the September 9th Faribault City Council. We will call it to order, and we will start off with roll call.
Councilmember Barnes.
Here.
Dumbuya.
Here.
Ross.
Here.
Rowan.
Here.
Funslus.
Here.
Teal.
Here.
Mayor Spooner.
Here, and pledge allegiance. Royal Legion. Pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
generally, here are some examples. So this is a property that's on 13th, where code will require 66 foot, 8,500 square feet for a newly platted lot. This is an existing lot, so what we're trying to use is a situation where up to 50% of the lot width and up to 50% of the lot area, someone would be able to come in with an existing lot and be able to develop that. This is a platted lot, it's undeveloped. What this non-conforming code change would allow is someone to come in and put a house on that lot. And so all of a sudden we're taking a lot that's undeveloped that someone might say, hey, I don't have a use for it anymore. And we're putting a home on it and potentially providing another home for another family in Faribault. The non-conforming section also does apply to commercial and industrial lots. So this is an example where right now the property is being used as a single family home, but if someone wanted to come in and do a small commercial establishment, code require 100 feet of lot width and 10,000 square feet for a lot that's zone C1. In this situation, they have 50 feet and 5,000 square feet. That meets that 50% threshold of an existing platted lot. So someone would be able to come in and redevelop that property and provide another business here in Faribault. What this doesn't include is the really strange lots that we find that are somewhat left over from different subdivisions. So there are these, kind of strange lots that are on Highway 60 east of Lincoln Avenue, where that divider is on the west side of the railroad tracks. And then another lot that's along Robinwood Lane, that's west of Prairie Avenue. This code is not meant to allow these properties. These are very strange properties. They're really probably not meant to be developed. We'll have to deal with them as they come in, but this code is not meant to deal with these strange properties. But in general, what we're looking at from a comprehensive plan standpoint and a zoning criteria standpoint is that we're allowing people to take these existing lots to utilize our non-conforming lots code that we're proposing tonight and be able to develop them and to put these properties that are currently being underutilized or misaligned when it comes to our future land use for these properties and be able to shift them into something that is achieving our comprehensive plan, is providing another tax base if it's a business, and is providing another home for somebody if someone's able to put a home on it. So staff is recommending that City Council approve the first reading of this ordinance that would allow the changes to our Chapter 3. Happy to take any questions.
Any questions for staff?
Thank you, Mayor. Mr. Davis, we're not adjusting the setbacks, are we?
No.
So in other words, somebody couldn't take this narrow lot and build a house closer to the lot lines than we're currently allowing.
Yeah,
I'm just picturing in my mind, a neighbor's got a house here and then somebody else buys one of these narrow lots and they put in a house. I don't want to change the setback so that the new house is like really close to the existing one.
Yeah, and in the changes, we've made it clear that although the lot itself might be not conforming, the structure that you put on it still needs to be conforming. So if there's a 10-foot side setback,
Okay.
You still need to be able to
Okay, so we're not,
be set back.
yeah, so we're not necessarily making it possible for them to build the houses closer to each other. It's just a longer, skinnier house, I guess.
Sure, yeah, and
Okay.
I've had a little bit of experience in different cities looking at essentially skinnier homes. The house that I own with my wife is a little bit closer to a 20 by 40 sort of situation where 20 foot wide, 40 foot deep, and it's 2 stories. And that's when we're looking at some of the details and the changes, you could go down to 40 feet wide and 4,000 square feet. So, if the code requires, only 6,000 square feet of land area, you can't go below this 4,000 square feet. We're still making sure that these lots are still buildable and that they're not incompatible with the adjacent property.
Yep, no, that's good enough. I thank you for your answer. I just want to make sure that they weren't going to be able to build a new house or move in an existing house or whatever and have it be extremely close to their neighbors. So thank you.
time I would entertain.
Mayor Spooner,
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 2025-12.
Second.
Motion by Ross, second by Teal to approve ordinance 2025-12. Text amendment to chapter 3 nonconformities.
Councilmember Barnes.
Aye.
Jumbuya.
Aye.
Ross.
Aye.
Rowan.
Aye.
Van Sluis.
Aye.
Teal.
Aye.
Mayor Spooner.
Aye, that passes. We are on to 227.
Yes, so this,
Kinzer.
oh, thank you. This is one of those things where it's kind of coming to you in bits and pieces. As you'll recall, at the August 26th meeting, you approved the development agreement and I believe a plat, or the plat was at the final meeting for Henry M. Rice Square, which is the county's property that they're mostly parceling into 2 lots. There's a few other small lots, but there's 2 lots that are moving forward that have potential to them, and one of them they are selling to us for a cost of $1, and so the purchase agreement did get updated and is in the packet currently, and so it is for the use of a parking lot or future economic development. And so this is part of a bigger puzzle, one little piece of a bigger puzzle that you'll have coming back to you in kind of different phases as we move forward as well. But this is an area where a parking lot is needed currently and will be needed for future growth and development that the county HRA will be helping to facilitate.
Okay, any questions?
Make a motion to approve resolution 2025-227.
I'll second.
Motion by Teal, second by Rowan to approve resolution 2025-227, approve the purchase agreement and accept the county. All those in favor, signify by saying
Aye.
aye. All opposed. That passes. Resolution 225-125, legal services for Kennedy and Craven.
Yes, so normally this would be something we'd throw on the consent agenda, but we haven't had it at a work session to preview. But our contract with Kennedy and Graven is up at the end of the year, and so they propose another 3-year agreement. I don't know how long Kennedy and Graven has been our legal counsel, but I know it goes back years and years and years and years. And so at this time, I wouldn't contemplate making any changes in terms of legal counsel. They've provided their price increases for 26, 27, and 28. And so I'm recommending of approval of a 3-year agreement with Kennedy and Graven for legal services.
All right, any questions for staff?
Spooner?
Yes.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2025-215. Second.
I have a motion by Rowan, second by Van Sluis to accept resolution 2025. Agreement for legal services with Kennedy and Craven. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Resolution 2025-218. Agreement for prosecution and legal services with Ekron and Lammers.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor, members of the council. Much like the previous item, this resolution it takes forward our prosecution service for the city for the next 3 years. The attached contract outlines the price increases that have been provided. One thing of note that is a little bit different is that this contract also provides the police department with consultation for extreme risk protection order. Orders which are now in effect for about the last year. They're actually a civil action under law, so it's a little bit different. I have talked with Scott Riggs, they're our civil attorney, obviously. Eckberg specializes in this throughout the state. In fact, conversation, and he's actually been represented agencies in approximately 60% of all ERPOs filed throughout the state. So that's included in this contract and something that I think will benefit. I also don't know how long they've represented us as our prosecutor, but I did find a historical note that in 2014, the council recognized them as our prosecuting body. So they've been here a long time, and they provide a good service. Recommendation.
All right, any questions for staff?
Mayor Spooner,
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2025-128.
Second.
Motion by Ross, second by
Aye.
all opposed. Motion passes. The last two items on the agenda were removed for next week. So on to item 9, bids. We have none tonight. Boards and commissioners reports. I believe there's several.
I have one. This coming Friday, Buckham West, affectionately known as our Faribault Senior Center, they are doing a cheers to 55 years. They're having a barbecue. And also the main event here is the burning of the mortgage. They got their mortgage paid off. So I think that's a great accomplishment for those that have lived here for a little while. You know, they were collecting donations and stuff to build this new senior center just a few years ago, and they've managed to get it paid. So that's absolutely wonderful. So come on out Friday at 4 o'clock at Buckham West and celebrate with them and have a barbecue.
The Light of Hope will be at Central Park September 13th from 4 to 10. And Taste of Faribault is at the Faribault West Mall on the 18th from 5:30 till 8. Here, I wanted to acknowledge 9/11. There will be at the fire station a bell ringing ceremony at 7:46 a.m. The public's welcome to that, right?
Yep, and we have Fall Fest is October 4th, right around the corner. So we only have one more time before that. So chili cook-off. I don't know what we're gonna do this year. Our main chef is on crutches here, so we'll have to talk about that. Ms. Kinzer, I believe you have some stuff.
Yeah, just as a reminder, you all were talking about it before the meeting, but council chat tomorrow night at Riverbend Nature Center starting at 5 o'clock. One of the projects that there's been some announcements about lately is the Cherry Trail Bridge. And so we're going to have some signage indicating that where that is. So if people want to stop and check out what's happening, they can certainly do that. Otherwise, we will be at the Interpretive Center. And then just as a reminder for next week, based on kind of the ordinances that we weren't able to do a first reading of, we will do a special council meeting before the special work session. We do have somebody from Excel who will be coming for that meeting next week and on the 23rd as well. So I thought if we did that before the budget work session, then that would help facilitate him.
All right, thank you, everybody. At that point in time, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Don Boya, second by Ross. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? We are in adjournment.